Hi guys, welcome to my video. I set myself a challenge of $1 per meal, 3 meals a day, 7 days, for a total of $21 for the week meal plan. I am prepping and cooking everything in my adventurer camper, and I'm going to be learning about how much water it uses, how much gas, propane for the refrigerator, and stuff like that at the same time. I see a lot of YouTube videos, $21 a week, grocery challenges, budget grocery challenges, that kind of stuff. And I wanted to see if I could do that in Canada, because our grocery prices are a little more expensive. Even just for, say, a gallon of milk usually costs, upwards of $6. So I wanted to see if I could feed myself, just one person, for the same amount of money in Canada. So if you're interested, stay tuned. Give it a thumbs up if you like it, and subscribe for more. Okay, let's see what I picked up for this week's groceries. A few days ago, I went to Freshco and got this chicken for $2.71. There is 5 drumsticks here. Freshco drumsticks, $2.71. I also went to Superstore, a real Canadian Superstore. I got this tuna in water for $1.18. Sometimes tuna goes down lower than that, but they just didn't have any on sale this week. I got a couple of carrots, 64 cents, and a great bunch of green onions for 67 cents. They'll be really handy. They'll go in a lot of things. And then I got the frozen winter vegetables. I really wanted the broccoli. I know that sometimes frozen broccoli doesn't taste quite right, and broccoli and cauliflower especially can taste a little rubbery, but we're gonna give it a try. It was only $2. And then I went to Walmart and got some bananas for this is what pushed me over the edge. The tomatoes were more expensive than I thought they were going to be, and they ended up being $1.21 for just 2 tomatoes, and I thought I weighed them, but anyway, I pushed it a little bit higher. You'll see with the total in the end. And then I got a couple of bananas. I tried to get one green one and one that was ready right now so that they would last all week. And they were 70 cents. A can of peas for 97 cents. The cheese was $3.47. I wanted marble cheese, and all they had was old cheese, but that'll be fine. It's just a little stronger flavor. And I got some eggs, 12 eggs for $3.08. I got the crusty loaf for 94 cents. I got this extra creamy, great value extra creamy mac and cheese. I'm not gonna totally eat it as mac and cheese, but we'll see how I can use it. And it was only 67 cents, so that was a pretty good deal. I got these Idahoan mashed potatoes. It says it's 4 servings, but maybe 4 servings. We'll see. I'll use it as 4 servings and see how much food it actually is. Ready in 1 minute. Just add water. It was $1.57. I didn't want too many freebies. I'll show you what freebies I'm going to use in a minute, but I wanted to use my points at Save on Foods. Here we have points, so I had a bunch of points that I could use for these ingredients. So that's what I did. When I went to the first one, they didn't have this sriracha mayo that I wanted to get. I thought it would be really great. So I was kind of looking around. I was going to get the butter. I got the butter free with a certain number of points. And then I thought, well, I'll just get some soy sauce instead, which I got. But then I went and drove to a different Save On, and they had this sriracha mayo type dressing, which I really, really wanted. So now I have both of them. They're good to have. The soy sauce is good to have. I was going to use freebie soy packets anyways, but I used my points and I got it for free. So there it is. And that's a fairly big bottle. It'll last a fair amount of time. So, and butter. And I think that is all for the week. And we'll go over the budget amounts. The other freebies that I'm going to use is this canola oil that I have. Western pure canola oil. Salt and pepper. So we're going to go over the receipts and total it up. I used points at Save On, so I didn't spend any money for the sriracha mayo, the soy sauce, or the butter. At Superstore, I paid $4.54 for some tuna, the winter vegetables, some green onions, and some carrots. Plus, I had to buy plastic bags. I didn't spend $44.61 at Freshco. That was the other day. But I did spend $2.71 on the chicken drumsticks that I'm using this week. At Walmart, I got a bunch of stuff, all the rest of the stuff, the cream, the peas, the mac and cheese, the potatoes, the cheese, the bun, the bananas, the Roma tomatoes, the eggs, and then I also had to buy a plastic bag there for $14.64 for a grand total of $21.89. But if you minus the bags, then it'd be $21.79. I should remember my bags next time. I started day 1 at lunch, so I skipped the breakfast. Later on in the video, I make 2 breakfasts to cover for it. I'm gonna make a tuna fish sandwich. Little slices for a sandwich. And then chop up these vegetables, mix it all together in the bowl with the sriracha. Probably not salt, but probably some pepper. Loads of sriracha mayo. So those are my 2 sandwiches. I'm gonna eat one and I'm gonna wrap the other one up for tomorrow. They look really nice. That sriracha mayonnaise is really, really hot. So go easy. I ended up putting a little bit more because I was skeptical. Got the chicken out, threw it in this container, got soy sauce, black pepper, and a little bit of oil on there, and I'm gonna put it in the fridge and let it marinate. So in my uploads, I lost some video, so I'll be here interjecting bits of information throughout the video. I took the chicken, fried it up for dinner tonight, prepared some of a quarter of the garlic mashed potatoes, and then I steamed some carrots and cauliflower from the frozen vegetables. So everything looks really good. The potatoes taste just like you'd think garlic instant mashed potatoes would taste. And the cauliflower, it's not as rubbery as I thought it was gonna be. I think it looks great. So that's my dinner, day 1. Good morning, day 2. I'm pretty hungry. I'm gonna make myself an omelet. I've got some green onions, tomato, an egg. I scooped these freebie ketchup containers, French's. I'm gonna put cheese in my omelet, fry it in butter, mix milk and probably some salt and pepper as well. So that should be good. I have this plan for an omelet for 3 mornings. So this is my omelet, day 2. I would love to have some salsa, but I may do with some tomatoes and onions, and then I've got this French's, so that'll be nice too. So today I took out the chicken that I cooked. I put one aside for dinner tonight. I picked through the rest of it into this, and now I'm gonna make broth with these bones and stuff. Easy peasy. Also, I'm gonna put in all the ends and stuff that I saved. So there we go. I'm gonna let that cook. I'm gonna add maybe some salt and pepper and let that cook down, I don't know, for a long time on really low. Okay, day 2. I'm just gonna eat the sandwich that I made yesterday. My little sandwich. Ta-da! It was a pretty spicy sandwich yesterday, so I'm actually looking forward to this sandwich today. That's day 2 lunch. From this Great Valley macaroni and cheese dinner, I get about maybe a cup and a third, a cup and a quarter, about I'm gonna divide it up into these bags. That looks about right. Those. Now I'm gonna do the same thing with the cheese. I'm trying to make like a cheese sauce with half of the mac and cheese packet. See how it goes. I'm gonna use some cream, the packet. I've got butter in there, kind of like you'd make a white sauce. So this is my dinner tonight. I've got broccoli, more instant mashed potatoes, another piece of chicken. I think we'll see if it's okay. Cheesy broccoli, right? It's cheesy broccoli. Wow, it's pretty good. It's so hot in here because I spent today making the beef or the chicken stock. Good morning. It is day 3 of my grocery challenge, and I'm out in the camper getting ready to make some breakfast. But before I started, I just wanted to say that the fires in British Columbia this year are pretty bad, and some people have been evacuated and are actually living in their campers because either they've just been evacuated or their houses have been destroyed. So I just wanted to say that it's real, and I'm going to post a link to the redcross.ca if I can. If I can't post the link, go to the redcross.ca and you can donate to those people affected by the fires here, because it's pretty apocalyptic and sad. So yeah, I'm doing this for interest and to be frugal, but some people are really stuck living in their campers here in the interior of British Columbia. This morning I'm gonna have eggs on toast, or egg on toast, and I'm also gonna slice up half of this banana. I should say my tea is always free. It's not always free, but I guess it's a cheap freebie, my tea. I don't put any sugar or milk in it ever, so it's just tea. Yeah, 1 egg on toast with butter, half a banana. Should be good. Here's my breakfast cooking. Trying to make toast in a frying pan. Seems to be working. So here's my breakfast, day 3. Eggs on toast. Looks pretty good. And my tea, of course. Like sometimes I might have. Oh, perfect. So I'm back in the camper for lunch. I'm gonna make both my sandwiches for today and for tomorrow. I've got 2 different sandwiches. I'm gonna have an egg salad sandwich with sriracha and green onion, and I'm gonna also have tomorrow I'm gonna have a chicken salad sandwich with chicken and tomatoes and sriracha. So here are my 2 sandwiches. This is a chicken sriracha mayo and tomato sandwich. I also put some sriracha sauce and butter on the bread. And this is my egg salad, sriracha mayo, green onion with buttered and sriracha mayonnaise on the bread as well. I think I'll eat this one, and I'm gonna put this one in a container for tomorrow. So for dinner tonight, I'm gonna make some kind of tuna casserole type thing, KD cheese with the macaroni. I am making the breadcrumbs to go on top with some butter, tuna fish, a bit of cream for the cheese mix, and then probably a few peas, maybe not half the peas, but maybe half the peas. We'll see how that goes. And then some onion as well. This is the tuna mac and cheese casserole. I ground up some dried bread and added a bit of butter to it. I'm going to add that as a topping. It's a lot of food. On day 4, I had eggs on toast with another half a banana, and then I had the chicken sriracha sandwich that I made yesterday, and then I'm gonna make dinner. Next on the list, I'm gonna make a chicken noodle soup. I'm going to have this for dinner one night and then lunch again, but I have another soup that I'm going to use this broth for and a little bit of the chicken. So I'm going to take about 2/3 of this broth, 2/3 of this chicken, diced up, and all these ingredients, and I'm going to make a soup for one dinner and one lunch. I'm going to add some of this chicken broth I made the other day. Like 1 cup of chicken broth. Add macaroni from the Katie. And I'm going to add this chicken, chop up that tomato. This is my soup for dinner. And then I'm also going to put some away for lunch tomorrow. So from that stock that I used, or I made, I froze these in little containers, little bits of stock to hopefully add some variety to next week's meal plans or future meal plans. And then I saved some for in the fridge for another recipe. Good morning. In the camper again this morning for breakfast. I noticed that my crusty bread was getting really crusty, so I cut it up into all the pieces that I'm going to need for the rest of the week. I'm going to do 2 mornings of French toast this morning, and those the other 4 bread slices are for grilled cheese sandwiches. I'm going to wrap them up and make sure they don't get more crustier. I'm going to, like I said, make French toast. I'm going to make both of the mornings of French toast. I got 2 eggs, some cream, and I'm going to fry it in butter, and I'm going to top it with some slices of banana. Half a banana for today, half a banana for tomorrow. And that's what it looks like. I'm excited. So it tastes fine. I wish that I had maybe, well, obviously some syrup, but if not syrup, then some peanut butter, maybe some cinnamon to put in the egg mix, and then maybe it would be a little bit better, but right now it tastes okay. I mean, bananas are good. Dinner for day 5, the video got a little messed up, but I made a chicken egg drop soup, which I'll show the end product of, but I used the chicken stock that I had, the leftover peas, and the leftover half a can of peas, and a little green onion and some soy sauce, and then I scrambled 1 egg and I just dropped it into the soup. Have a look. I did add some soy sauce, heated it up. Chicken egg drop soup. So somehow I lost the breakfast video of the, I was gonna make a broccoli cheese omelet. It didn't turn out into an omelet, and I had all kinds of problems because the frozen broccoli kind of sweated out a lot of moisture, and the omelet didn't really hold together very well. So it kind of turned into a broccoli cheese egg scramble, like a scramble. Anyway, it's no great loss that the video was lost because it was probably the biggest failure of the week, but there is a picture, so here it is. Gonna have grilled cheese sandwich for lunch. Got some cheese, got the bread slices that I sliced up, and I'm gonna use these ketchup packets and fry it in butter. This is my grilled cheese for lunch today. Looks pretty yummy. And my ketchup packet. For day 7, I had French toast with half a banana for breakfast. And then I had the other grilled cheese sandwich for lunch. And then the chicken egg drop soup again. I was planning on making a instant mashed potato soup with the rest of these instant mashed potatoes, but I didn't need to because that soup was really big, so I got to carry that over to the next week's meal plan. So at the end of the week, this is what I had left over, a fair amount, lots of packaging. But the soy sauce, obviously the oil and the salt and pepper, I still had some left. I still had about half of a package of the roasted mashed potatoes, instant mashed potatoes, some butter, lots of sriracha mayo, 2 eggs, some extra breadcrumbs with butter. I'm not sure what I'm going to do with. Some cheese, a fair amount of cream, maybe half the cream left, a little tomato, a little carrot, a little green onion, this frozen stock that I had put in the freezer, stock vegetables for making stock that I put in the freezer. These freezer things of chicken stock. I had a little bit of chicken chopped up left over, and this about 1/3 of a bag of these frozen cauliflower and broccoli vegetables. So that's what's left. I'm doing my intro and outro on the same day. I think that the week was pretty much a success. The frozen vegetables were a bit of a challenge, as they always are, but they didn't taste bad. They were just wet. But it was more than enough food for me to eat for the week on $1 meals, $21 for 7 days. And I think that I did pretty good. I think that I probably could do better. So next week, I'm gonna try again. I hope the video editing goes a little bit better, growing pains and all that. And I have another $21 weekly meal plan lined up for next week. So give it a thumbs up if you like the video. Subscribe if you want to see the ongoing meal plans. Yeah, thanks guys.